Today, I'm going to deep fry pizza and then use it as a topping on pizza. Why, you ask? Why the hell not? Constantly brainstorming ideas for new pizzas. I keep them all on a running list on my telephone. Did I say telephone? My cellular telephone. Who says telephone? Anyways, they just sort of come to me and I jot them down. Like, I'll be taking a relaxing bubble bath and I'll get an idea, so I add it to my list. Chilling at the beach? Boom, idea. Add it. Hanging out on an old fence in the middle of nowhere? Inspiration strikes. Going on the list. I currently have over 500 pizza ideas I want to try, but this one idea keeps catching my eye every time I scan my list. And it's a really stupid idea. It's fried frozen pizza on a pizza. It's been a long time since I bought a frozen pizza, and man, there are a lot of options now. Too many options. But for an idea this bad, I think I need an equally terrible pizza. Yep, I'm going Tony's. I'm pretty sure it's made out of 10% desperation and crushed dreams, and the other 90% is sawdust. So let's fry it. I'll start by preparing a bowl of seasoned flour, then a second bowl with a couple of beaten eggs, and get a third bowl filled with a good breadcrumb. Next, I'm going to slice the pizza into small pieces while it's still frozen. Then take each piece and cover it in the flour. Next, the egg wash, making sure to coat the whole thing. And finally, the breadcrumbs. Once I get them all coated, I'll stick them back in the freezer to make sure the cheese and everything is super frozen before I fry it. Maybe 15 minutes or so. While we wait, I'll get a large pot going with my fry oil. I'm using a vegetable and olive oil blend for this. I'm looking to get my oil to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for frying. Drop those frozen nuggies right in there. Just don't overcrowd the pan or the oil will cool too much. It took about 3 minutes to get a good, even golden brown fry on these things. You gotta admit, that doesn't look terrible. Now I'll prep my sauce. That's just gonna be a can of San Marzano tomato, 1 teaspoon good sea salt, a 1/4 cup olive oil, and a few basil leaves. Pulse that in a blender or food processor for 15 to 20 seconds. Then I'm going to chiffonade some basil. And I'll grate some good Parmesan. No reason to cheap out on the Parmesan on this pizza. Now I think I'm ready to build this masterpiece. I'll start by flouring a work surface and stretching a 14-inch pizza. I'm using my all-purpose dough recipe for this. There's a link in the description for that. Once my dough is stretched, I'll place it on a peel and add about 1/3 of a cup of Parmesan and 3/4 of a cup of shredded mozzarella. Then I'll add a bunch of my fried pizza nuggies. Next, I'm going to spoon on some dollops of the sauce. I like to do sauce on top whenever I use a fried item. I feel like the fried item stays crispier this way and it makes it easier to land the pizza. I decided at the last minute that this pizza really needs pepperoni too. And just a little more shredded mozzarella to hold everything together. I'm cooking this on a baking steel in the regular oven at 550 degrees Fahrenheit. When it comes out, I'll finish it with a little fresh basil. Well, it's a pizza. Let's see how it tastes. All right, before we try it though, hold on, I gotta make sure I'm in the picture. All right, so I figure a pizza that's basically designed for a 6-year-old. We should probably have a 6-year-old try it. What do you think? You think it's a good idea?
Yeah.
All right. Give it a go. That was crunchy.
Yeah.
That's super crunchy. I didn't think it was going to be that crunchy coming out of the oven. All right, before I say what I think, you got to say what you think.
I like it.
Why?
I really like the crunch and the taste.
Anything in particular about it? The taste?
The sauce is good.
Good sauce.
That's pretty much the taste of the pizza to me.
Just the sauce. Actually, I agree that we should have put some seasoning in the batter for the fried pizza because although the texture is pretty good with it, it doesn't have like a lot of flavor. The texture is kind of awesome though. That said, it's a terrible idea and a disgusting pizza. But 6-year-olds like it. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you would never even go in the same room with it again, 10 being you could eat it every day for the rest of your life. What do you think this is?
100.
100. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. We should have seasoned the breadcrumbs and probably used a better pizza than Tony's. There you go. That's fried pizza on pizza. I swear, Coop.
Thank you. Wait.